Hello, welcome back. My name's John. I'm a reseller on eBay. For those you guys are new, welcome. And if you're coming back, thank you for coming back. All right, this what's sold for the week of October 15th to October 21st. Let's start off with a beautiful sterling silver amethyst marcasite bracelet. Let's see. With jewelry, normally if they're precious metal, you would put the weight. That would really help. And if there's any signature, you should also put there. In this case, I believe there's none. It's only a sterling silver 925 hallmark is on here. It took a while to sell this thing. I valued it high, I guess. I dropped the price a few times and finally sold it at an offer of 45. Okay, here are some bowling shoes. I don't know if I mentioned in the prior video, I bought a whole lot of bowling balls and accessories and bags for 60 bucks. And I have made hundreds and hundreds on it already. One bag uh, already paid for everything and more. Here is a pair of shoes. They come with, I'm not a bowling guy, so I really don't know exactly how all this works. But all you have to do is just do a come, show the pictures, and in this case, it's in quite good condition. And I was asking for 70, took an offer for 50. Uh, took a few months to sell. This is a very unique Disney by Friends collection. When I bought this over a year ago, I did the comp and it was much higher than what I sold it for. It was over $200. I have dropped my price a couple of times and finally took an offer for 165 or on went on sale for 165.99 and it's so. I guess it's probably a Christmas gift or something. I would have sold it faster if I had the box. Someone was asking if I had the original box, but there wasn't. I believe I pay a little bit more than I like on something like this. It was like maybe $50, $60, but still not bad. All right, here are some. Let me see. This is a set of blazer and pants by company Marina Rinaldo. I believe is Italian. I am trying to remember, but anyway, this came from a lot of from an online auction of clothes, and I was asking for 125 and I took an offer for 85. It was since August. So I guess 9, 10. Yeah, it's like 2 to 3 months. Not too bad. Again, this is part of a lot, at most $5 into this. Let's see. Here is another example of the bowling ball purchase. I took an offer for or went on sale for 35.99 and it's so. Uh, or I sent an offer probably. This let's see, is a vintage Jingle Bell Christmas, I guess, toy, and I bought it within last month, and it sold within a month, and an offer of 18. I accepted, and you again try to use video when you can, when it has motions, some music, and so forth. Anyway, the video feature really helps with selling products like this so that it worked, and it was from 1998, so it's quite old, and luckily there was no battery inside, so there's no corrosions in the compartment. This one was listed less than a month and it was sold I at 16.99 on a sale. I bought a box of toys and there were two of this in there. This from the movie Mass with Jim Carrey, and I have two sold. One was canceled. That's why I still have one left. Easy, for new in the box movie when it's less than a couple of dollars into it. Great deal. Let's see. Um, the reason I brought this up is any Juicy Couture Y2K items, it sells quite well. Um, Depends on the item, the purse or jackets or other clothing accessories. And I was asking for 40, and I went on sale and it sold for 35.99. And this was put on since end of July. So it took a few months. I think that was summer and people didn't want it, but we're hitting the fall and winter. Now's the time to list those if you have them. Let's see. I brought this up here is because I tend to pick up printers from estate sales, garage sales that people don't want to because they're heavy and bulky, but they do well if you find the right model and as long as they work. And usually, you can comp them pretty easy with the model number. In this case, you can actually show that it works with a video feature, and you can always look at the model number and you can just do a comp on eBay. And again, I sold for 65. I'm sure I paid no more than $10 for it. Let's see. VCR is another great vintage electronics that if you can find them and for $10 or under, do a comp and you're good to go. In this case, this was in Panasonic, and again, there's a model you can always check. And I was asking for 120, listed middle of October, sold for 105 on I guess a 10% sale maybe, and it was sold on the 17th, so less than 3 days or an offer, one of those. But again, this one I paid $10 for. This was part of the big game lot. If you didn't see it, go to my channel and you probably will see it. I paid $500 for a couple of VCRs and bunch of game systems and so forth. 3 days, $100 from 10 to 105. Nice. Let's see. Let's skip some other stuff. Let's something notable here. Kate Spade. It's a great brand to pick up. Any Kate Spade item, shoes, purses, clothes. They hold the value quite well. This one I pay a little bit more than I like at a garage sales, but it was with a box and it was in excellent condition. I paid 20, and it was October, beginning of October. I listed. I was asking for 75. Other comps was lower, but since I had was in good condition in the box, but within I guess within less than 2 weeks, I took an offer for 45. You know, double my money and move on and use it to buy something else. I could have held out for longer, but shoes one of those. It's hard to find the right buyer sometimes. Let's see. Game system. So this is part of the game lot that I purchased, and this is an original Xbox 150. All the game were in great condition because this guy was a distributor, so he knew how to take care of his stuff. I took an offer for 145, and I believe that one was sold October 19th. The next day, I took an offer of what I was asking 170 and 145. I do that any day, every day, with that type of things. And this one, I probably, because it was a lot, I would say $25 into at most 30. But again, next day or in a few days, you sold. All right. This was from a garage slash estate sale run by the family, and I paid basically $5 for it, not knowing if it's going to work or not. But again, um, I This one, I relisted for somebody who want to pick up locally for a agreed price of $80, and that's why it says listed on October 19th. So October 19th, because they were very close and they wanted to pick up and didn't want to ship. I had a video feature showing that it worked. Let's see. Uh, well, we're closing on Halloween, so let's see. This is again part of the game lot purchase. Basically, it was new in box, open, new in box. Probably $15 part of the whole lot, and I was asking 110. So on a 95, 99, I guess I ran at 10% on the whole store or something like that, and that's why that price there. Again, October 18th listed, October 20th. So, all right. Now here is a something to look out for. It's the Bolo. It's a PS2, PS3 Gin Kiss guitar. There was two of them in my buy. I paid $30 each, and it was in this one was play, and it was in excellent condition. The other one was never played, open box. I think I sold it last week or this in a sale this week. Anyway, you will see it in the next video. So let's see. I listed October 19, sold the next day at full asking price. There were not none listed. Prior sales was 150 to $200 range, and since this was in great condition, um, I somebody wanted it right away. And look out for this if you ever see it out there in a while. It comes with, let's see, you need there's a dongle, and that's important to remember that you need to find this that comes with it. Here is another system from the bundle. It's a PS2, and it's a fat. I guess there's quite different version, the 3001 version. So you have to um, make sure you come for which version. Apparently, there are different versions that's different things. I was asking for 150, and it was sold within a day of an offer on the 20th. I listed 119th, and it was 119 they were giving, and I just accepted it. Quick, easy money. I'm sure I pay like 25, $30 if we were to add everything together or so. Okay, here is another game. Um, Guitar Hero Rock Band. This is a generic brand, but they were made to play with different games. PS2, here, let me show you. It has the dongle has USB and a PS PlayStation. Here we go. So it works for PS2, PS3, Guitar Hero 1, 2, 3, and Rock Band as well. So I did some comparison before I listed and looked like other they didn't have this particular one, but they have the same company with different model. They were selling about $50 range. This was complete with the dongle. Um, I listed October 21st for $60. Sold that same night, full price. I'm sure this was like $10 or so into it, since it was not a branded and the guy didn't charge me much for this one. Let's see. This is Lululemon and is new wood tagged. I was shocked that this one took for a while to sell, and it has a high retail value, and I was asking for less than the retail value for 120. That was since August, and I keep uh, sending offers and lowball offers. I finally did I guess I sent an offer out at 69.99 to somebody who's trying to send me an offer. Anyway, again, this came from a lot, and so $5 or so into it, or probably 10 if I have to say, because this has a tag. But again, Lululemon's a great brand if you get to find the right item. But I think it's oversaturated now. A lot of people are selling Lulu, finding them, and so forth. Let's see. Last item I want to show is a set of open box PlayStation, uh, com- PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 video cable, basically from the system to the to the, I guess, components is better than the RCA jacks. So this was part of the throw in. He gave me a bunch of little cables here and there, and guess what? $30 in less in one day. Basically listed on the 21st, sold the next day. So anyway, I guess another thing to remember from this whole thing is video games, especially great condition video game stuff, will worth quite a bit, long as they work. Even if they don't, you can sell for parts. So if you can always get a bundle deal, you will end up with a better. So far, I sold over $1,600 worth of stuff from that bundle, and I still have quite a bit to sell. So I'm already three times my money. And I don't know if you go back and watch that. I mentioned that there was a reseller who was there before me by a couple of minutes. He said, I want to negotiate the whole whatever shelf that it was on, and I couldn't look at it until he was done. And he only paid through some games. He left all the system there, and so I ended up paying up a little bit, but I know they were worth it. So lesson learned. You know, make sure you check and you negotiate for a bundle deal to get. On average, you're going to get something to be able to cover for all of the purchase. Well, thanks for watching. See you in a week. Please subscribe and like, and that will help my channel. I'm new to the YouTube, and I'm still learning how to do this. Thank you for your patience and time.